What's up with the YouTube fam, man? I'm back again with another video. Look, man, long story short, man, it's some men that went to jail, they got indicted, and basically, you know, they did a fraudulent PPP loan to get out of jail. They used the government's funds to battle the government, basically here, letting them free is a form of battling, you know what I'm saying, because they got to get out, go to court, do the whole process and all the other type of stuff. But basically, long story short, they ended up getting caught. But the thing that I don't know that's really bothering me, and I'm ready to get into this video to find out, is how they did the loans in jail. Did they have somebody to do it on the outside? I don't know, man. That's what we're here for anyways, to check it out and see what the hell is going on. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I feel about this during the video and after the video if I feel compelled to speak, which I know I am. So if you don't want to hear me talking at any point in time during this video that's on my channel, just get up off my channel and go find this on your own if you can find it. If you can't find it, it's on you. I really don't give a damn about you know it, so it is what it is. But to all my loyal supporters and my new supporters, man, y'all already know I'm not talking to y'all when I say that. All I want y'all to do is hit that like button for me and tell me what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. And add out my social medias as well, my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all that's gonna be in the comment section if y'all want to add those. If y'all don't want to add none of that, I ain't doing no tripping on none of that. But let's get into it and see what's going on with these fools, man.
We've seen cases of PPP fraud before, but police in Joliet are now taking on criminals who found an unorthodox way to defraud the government, getting tens of thousands of dollars in federal loans.
Some of the targets being investigated were in custody and used jail phones to complete the fraudulent PPP loan process.
Today, Joliet police identified 25 people who they say tried to get pandemic assistance.
25 people?
They say some of the fraudsters were in jail when they applied, then bonded out days after getting the loan. So far, 15 have been
25
arrested.
people?
Sure.
Man, you know how dumb you gotta be to be doing something like that, bro. But yeah, man, that's what I've been saying about this situation from the beginning, man. That this was a setup, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the first few people that got on the internet, or well, on YouTube anyway, about this situation. Basically just saying that I feel like it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's what I've been saying about this situation this whole time, man. You know, I'm probably one of the first few people that got on YouTube stating it about this situation. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm pretty sure a lot of people were saying it. I'm just saying I'm probably one of the first few to say that it was a setup. You know, the government, shit, the whole economy lost a whole bunch of money, man. The economy went down. So yeah, you gotta look at it like that, man. They trying to do anything to recoup that money. So what better way to get it out there to the people and then finesse them? You know what I'm saying? Let them get the money and then, you know, lock their ass up and get paid off the inmates. You feel me? But let's get back into it. I can't believe it's 25 people that did this.
What do you say the alleged offenders were able to obtain loans in the range of $20,000? Many of them simply wrote down names of fake businesses on their applications, and some even applied for the loans while sitting in jail. Joliet police, along with federal authorities, announcing the indictment of 25 people who allegedly defrauded the Federal Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP, which helped struggling businesses during the pandemic.
These PPP loans, that if they're obtaining them fraudulently, they're taking that money out of the businesses in our local area that actually need them.
The investigation, dubbed Operation Triple P, targeted people arrested for felony weapons offenses who had also applied for unemployment benefits. The investigation was then able to identify those suspected of defrauding PPP.
Getting their application, and part of the prerequisites was they could not have an open felony indictment, which is how we came up with our list of candidates.
Police say some of the alleged fraudsters were already in custody and used phones at the jail to call to complete the fraudulent applications.
That some of the targets bonded out on their felony cases days after receiving their fraudulent PPP loan.
Police say of the 25 indicted individuals, 15 have been arrested, and 10 more are still being sought.
Damn.
Without holding offenders accountable, history has proven that bad actors will shamelessly defraud the government and taxpayers in the name of greed.
Shit, anybody here.
PPP loan fraud is hardly unique to Will County. It's a problem nationwide, and currently the federal government is working to recoup billions of dollars in fraudulent payout.
Hi, good evening.
And see, he's saying it straight up. You know, that's what a lot of people was feeling to realize. And people still be saying this shit to this day, man. Man, as soon as they open up the PPP loans again, I'm going to go ahead and try to get one. I'm going to try to get one. Man, they telling you consistently that they trying to get this money back. They trying to recoup all those billions of dollars that's been lost or stolen, however you want to put it. You feel me? That's why you got to be careful what you're doing, man. Stop riding the waves and go your own way. If that shit don't feel right to you, then don't do it. Like I always say, bro, you know, well, like I always been saying about this situation right here, you know, how do you expect to press 20 to 100, maybe 200 buttons and get 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 and don't go to jail? I'm going to continue saying that because I don't think people understand the severity of what I'm saying. Like, you pressing buttons and you get so much money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think it's gonna get tracked back to you, man, you a goddamn fool, boy. But yeah, this shit right here so crazy, man. Watch what I tell you, man. A lot of people who was taking this shit for granted gonna be locked up because they was playing and laughing and bullshitting, you know, because they got social media investigators as well, you know. So people who've been saying certain things about this, they gonna bring that shit up when it comes to time to present yourself in court or whatever the case may be. You know, all that laughing and giggling will come back and bite you in your ass. So you gotta make sure that you're doing the right things at all times. If you're gonna get the money, man, be low key. But like I said before, if you don't get the PPP loan, go up under the limit that they don't track people for. You know, they say they don't bother people that got up under 25,000. I mean, they probably are, but you know, they're not gonna be on it like they're gonna be with anybody that got over that limit. If you got over that limit, they watching everything you do. They watching transactions and everything. So be careful. But let's get back into it though.
While a Homeland Security official says this type of fraud is being uncovered in cities all across the country.
Yep.
During the height of the COVID pandemic, the federal government allocated more than $900 billion in Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP loans, to help struggling businesses and nonprofits stay afloat. Unfortunately, a fraction of that money got into the wrong hands all across the country, including in Joliet.
The JPD detectives and officers worked countless hours.
During Operation Triple P, Joliet detectives tracked down 25 people suspected of lying on PPP loan applications while under indictment for gun and drug felony offenses.
So they was already on the investigation, basically.
Because we knew the application would be fraudulent right when they selected. They had no open felony indictment, so we started from there.
15 suspects targeted have been arrested and charged, while another 10 suspects have active warrants for their arrests. They're suspected of applying for loans worth about $20,000.
These triple P loans, that if they're obtaining fraudulently, they're taking that money out of the businesses in our local area that actually need them. So if they're taking that pot, then our local business community can't go and get that money.
Authorities say during the investigation, some of the suspects were in custody for their felony offenses and used jail phones to complete their fraudulent PPP loan process.
That's how they got caught.
Investigators say bank records also indicate that some of the suspects used the illegal loans to bond out of jail. The suspects didn't make it hard for police to track them down.
They were given their actual name and their actual residence where they stay at. Some were even in apartment buildings.
Authorities say for the most part, those under investigation filed applications for fake businesses classified as a sole proprietorship, a salon, or a barbershop.
And see, that's what I was saying about this shit last time, man. You got to make sure that your LLC been open for a long time, you know what I'm saying, well, long enough. And, you know, it's certain qualifications that you got to actually meet for real. Like, all that bullshit aside, you know, all that lying and faking. You know, you got to meet real qualifications, you feel me? But yeah, that's how they got caught. Okay, so they got questions about being indicted. Have you been indicted before, or have you been convicted and stuff like that? You know, they probably weren't doing all that shit in the beginning with the PPP loans, but they doing certain things now. So they probably got ran instantly because they use their real names and everything, and it probably was a red flag that they was lying, you feel me? I told y'all before, and they've been telling y'all too, that they doing real deep surveillance. So yeah, like I just said about the 25,000 shit, they said these people was going up under 20,000, but I think that they got red flagged because they said they didn't have indictments, and they did, you know what I'm saying? And the database probably showed that they had indictments. But yeah, man, it's only a couple of more seconds, so let's get back into the rest of the video. I'm gonna holler at y'all at the end of it.
Business applications, business licenses, and did some legwork, doing some canvassing and things like that to determine that these weren't real businesses.
Investigators say that
but I just said basically
fraud is being classified as felony offenses, and also because this is an ongoing investigation, detectives say that other than sharing that some of the fraudulent loan money was used to bond suspects out of jail, they can't go into detail about how the other money was used. Reporting in Joliet, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN.
That's probably because somebody withdrew some of the money and they couldn't just keep up with it because it's paper. You know, they don't have a paper trail to follow. But yeah, man, it's crazy that they did this right here, man. This PPP loan stuff getting real as hell. Y'all got to be careful out there. If y'all going to be doing this shit, man, make sure y'all cover y'all tracks and make sure y'all doing everything properly. That we don't have to worry about anything backfiring on you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because the craziest thing about this whole situation is people taking it for a joke, and that's something to do. You should never take nothing that got something to do with your freedom as a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? People always think this shit is a game because, you know, they riding waves and stuff like that. You know, the internet is full of trolls. Everybody want to make fun of certain things and play all the goddamn time, you know, make jokes and shit like that. But man, your freedom is the most serious thing that you're gonna ever need to have. So you need to make sure that, you know, you're doing everything to keep that. You know, being dumb, being crazy, following trends and stuff like that ain't what's up, bro. And then, like I said before, y'all making mockeries on the internet, basically saying when it open back up, you gonna get it and this and that, whoop, whoop, whoop. you're not realizing that they got people that's actually watching you. You know what I'm saying? After you do the loan. So if you get that motherfucker, they're gonna go back and watch you, see what you saying, check your posts, see if you buying stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then she gonna go from there. You feel me? And then it's gonna be hard to fight your case because because you was in full knowledge of what was happening. You feel me? Saying? Because they are a little bit lenient to certain people that didn't know about the PPP loans, who let people do the applications for them and stuff like that. They're basically saying shit. If you tell on the person who did it, they'll look out for you, they'll let you out or whatever the case may be, or they work deals with you and stuff like that. But when you in full acknowledgement of what's happening, you got to take full accountability. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I feel like shit, everybody should. You know what you're getting into before you get into it. So, don't be scared when that shit come back and bite you. Now, I'm not saying don't do the PPP loans or none of that type of shit, man. I'm just saying be careful. Don't make dumb decisions. Stop letting goddamn worldly, materialistic items and shit like that get you out of pocket to the point where you do anything to get the shit. You feel me? And I know some people are going through hard times, so I'm not knocking nobody who going through a hardship at the moment. But it's a time and place for certain things, man. Especially when you got children. Don't make dumb decisions when you got children that need you out here, because you can get taken away for doing things like this, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section, man. This is a crazy situation. These niggas out here crazy, boy. They done use the goddamn PPP loan money to get out of jail. And then they using jail phones and stuff. I wonder how they got the phones in there. I don't know, man. But it is what it is. I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. I'm going to holler at y'all later on another video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you like my commentary. If you don't like my commentary, I really don't give a damn. I'll holler at y'all later on another video, though. All right.